He live on the West Coast, bro.
The first 2 months of the regular season down. What will the final 2 bring us as we're off in Week 9? This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he's up past the 20
I just
to
be
the
shit talking, making people
line.
mad. I don't care about the upgrades, man. I be getting under the commission, boy. See. He started with me when the first game I played, the nigga skunked me. A nigga up here skunked me with 0. He started talking shit from then. So every time I get a chance to talk shit to him, I talk shit to him.
Brady now on first down. This one complete to Mohamed Sanu. And they're going to get this beyond
I'm in his basketball league too.
Just like that, a pickup.
Yeah, I don't get upgrades neither.
One play has him up
shit
past
crazy.
the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Now the leading rusher for the Pats last year is a rookie, Sony Michel. And across midfield he goes into Raven territory. A good run there on first down.
But I just looked up there, I seen niggas, you know what I'm saying, that I don't be screaming. He go up there and got them edit their players. He trying to say he don't be editing players for them. And you can go up there and see his damn name. Like, come on.
1,000 yards as a rookie, 931 to be exact, to go along with 6 scores for the former Georgia Bulldogs.
Got one of the greatest teams.
From just shy of midfield, Brady. Now he'll throw deep. This is caught inside the 15.
He mad now. He on fire now. Look at him. Right, big mess.
A big play there for New England. 45 yards.
Wait, 53.
They'll run with a former Super Bowl hero. It's James White. And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. It's a gain of a yard, and it'll set up 2nd and goal.
Oh, you want that positive. Come on, man. We're trying to have a successful lead. Start giving people upgrades. Let people get out there and just play the game. See.
Michel on an island by himself in the backfield. 2nd and goal.
Touchdown.
Here's Brady. As a man, and it's Edelman for the Patriot touchdown. Julian Edelman.
Yeah, I froze him with the fake first, and I hit him again.
The Patriots drive right down the field and score on the opening drive.
Oh, do you got Lamar? I don't know, they've been trading so much.
And it's now a 7-0 game.
Oh, I gotta watch out.
Gostkowski now after the touchdown.
Watch out for him. That's my man's. Oh, we got one. We got one looker. We got one looker. We got one looker. What's up, looker? You know what I'm saying? Leave a message on the board for us, man. I know that's probably that Brown nigga. I done beat the Browns. Browns ain't
Jackson
nothing.
and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at their 25
He's running.
Line. He's checking. Crash. Check. Lucky.
They go to the former Saint, Mark Ingram. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
I can't let them two get off. They ever heat up, it's a wrap.
There. Brings up 2nd down.
Come on. He's tuning in. Yeah, I see you, baby. Let's go.
So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards. From the gun, Jackson. It's complete to Snead. And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. From the gun on 3rd down, Jackson. And he's got his man, Marquise Brown. Quick slant there, gets him the first down, 6 yards on the play. Jackson on 1st down. This will be caught by Brown.
Don't get out that goddamn.
Now we're going to get a timeout here called by the Patriots. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. Again, Jackson dancing to his left. He's going to take off with it. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. Jackson always a threat to run. He's got the first down. He was the NFL's leading rusher among QBs a year ago.
He need like $40. This shit like 25. Running it.
This is Ingram on 1st and 10.
Oh.
He's got the first down and more inside the 40. And he'll
They won't
get
let
this
me
down
die
to the
with nothing right now.
39-yard line. 12 yards
Going to the opposite side.
Good for a Raven first. Ingram again, a first down carry. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38.
They tried a quick hitter inside.
Stop them right here. They nuts to start sweating. Come on. Stop them right here. They nuts to start sweating. Come on. Stop them right here. They nuts to start sweating. Stop them right here. They nuts to start sweating.
And he got blown up. Losing yardage on the play back at the 44.
It'd be real interesting to take a look at this play later because on this pitch toss play, I get the sense that he just followed the pulling guard or the pulling offensive lineman through that hole and spilled this play early.
Yeah, because he didn't even get to the outer third of the field. He was tackled in the middle third.
Yeah, when you're talking about a pitch or a toss tackled there, that means they read it fast.
Where you going? Get Brown. I see him over there. Yeah. Intro. Don't do it to yourself.
Here's Jackson on 3rd and long. Flushed out right. He's going to run, but he's got a long way to go. The 20.
God damn it, Jackson.
And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a first down. All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Eluding the pressure right. He's going to take off with it. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's 2nd down. He'd had some success as a runner previously on this drive, just not as much space there that time.
Yeah, this time when he pulled it down, they were ready for him. So I think he's going to have to fling a few in order to open up that running lane again.
Blitzing.
Now a first carry for their fullback. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line.
The only way you can get in the touchdowns with Jackson. Sorry, Miss Jackson. Ooh, you got to run. Let me hit this Brown while I'm playing the game.
So 2 of 2 on 3rd down conversions on this drive, and now they face a 3rd and 3 here.
Play action.
Jackson on the move to his left. He will score. Touchdown, Baltimore. Lamar Jackson, touchdown number 15 of the year. As they are now on the board here in the first half. Not the first time on this drive we saw him take matters into his own hands.
Give me a little time. I'm gonna get your plays down.
You're not gonna be happy with me, but I think he took matters into his own feet, didn't he?
Davis from the top rope. I like it. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away.
So I finish playing this. I got you.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Like 25 in love, Mary J.
The Pats at the line.
Yeah. Tell your homeboy I'm going that way. You see me?
Right now where we stand, they're first place in their division. Looking good, looking to be a threat come January.
And let's think about what every team has in their goals, all right? Number 1 goal is make the playoffs. Number 2 goal is win your division. Number 3 goal, and the biggest goal, I think, is to be the highest seed possible that you can be heading into the playoffs, so you can have as many home games as possible to try and get you to the Super Bowl.
And right now fighting for every win possible to try to at least secure home field for the wild card and or divisional round. 2nd and 11 now. Brady, he rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 45.
Damn, that's my
43. So down inside the 45
a little
to
bit
the
too early.
43-yard line. That's where they'll take over.
You know what time it is.
On first down, it's Ingram. And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Jackson from the shotgun. Sliding up. Jackson hit, and he lost the football.
Oh, my goodness, man. He picked it up.
Like this,
I fell right on top of it, and he picked it up.
Lost it to get it back because this is a quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or have moved away from him. In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball.
The Ravens on 3rd down. A perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep that streak going. This time it's 3rd and 3. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 41. He loses 4, and it brings up 4th.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
So it looks like the offense isn't going anywhere. They're going to go for it on 4th and 7. He can run for it, and he will. And he's not even going to come close to picking up the first. They stop him right at the line of scrimmage. The Ravens go for it, but come up empty. And the Patriots defense is going to take over on down. The Pats at the line, ready to go. A tale of two extremes already in this game. A touchdown pass on their opening drive, followed by an interception last time out.
Now, it sounds like things balance out, right? What's that mythological thing that we do? If you have a candy bar, have a diet soda with it, it balances it out. And we know that's not really true, right? Because the interception, that sting lingers a little bit longer. Got to come out now and put together some nice plays.
4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. Brady now going to leave it with Michelle on the draw. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
Sometimes you're aligned perfectly and the play comes to you, and sometimes you got to cover some ground to go make the play, as we just saw there.
We saw a great example of perseverance right there on that play.
Got to be careful. They might want to put one over his head as this game progresses.
The Ravens bring out an extra defensive back here on 3rd. Working from the gun, it's Brady. He hits White, complete. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. That one good for 13 and a New England first down.
Good route, good pickup for first down yardage, and that is a tough one to cover, the angle route, because a running back getting out of the backfield, if you're trying to cover that, especially if you're in the linebacker spot and you're seeing this play develop, he heads out towards the flat first, and that often gets you to overcommit running in that direction. Then he cuts back up inside you into the middle of the field. That's what we just saw there for a nice pickup.
What?
Coming up in a couple of minutes, we'll get you to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. The coach will have stats and scores from earlier today in the NFL. Now Brady. Philip Dorsett hauls it in. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. That goes as a gain of 11 and a Patriot first down. Brady now, after the pick on the last drive, 3 for 3 to start this drive. It's 1st and 10. Now Brady, and he's got it. And he's in. Touchdown, Patriots. Benjamin Watson. His first touchdown on the year. And the Patriots have taken the lead. Gostkowski with the extra point, and that makes the score 14-7. Gostkowski now, after the touchdown, he'll send this one away. This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
Throwing again on second down. Jackson, and an alley to run. Lamar Jackson, such a threat with those legs, able to improvise and get the first. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Jackson now steps away to his left, and he's going to keep it here. And take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds.
Running with that nigga,
Nifty
that's
bit of
all
scrambling there. 12 yards, 1st down.
Containing him is becoming a big problem. We've already seen this once earlier on this drive.
Yeah, and so now 2 times this has happened. Do you adjust something?
Yeah, I think you do. I think you got to start thinking about your rush lanes. Try not to either get too wide or too narrow. Make sure someone is there waiting for him to take off.
Jackson, and that's going to be incomplete.
It's been my observation there's been a nice variety of play calling defensively. You and I often talk about an offense's ability to keep a defense off balance with what they're doing. I think the converse has been true in this game.
Yeah, I think you're right. They seem to have gone off tendency quite a bit, but only the second quarter. A lot of time to change things. 2nd and 10. Here's Jackson again. They go screen. This is Ingram. And that play goes nowhere. Taken down, losing yardage at the 50, right at midfield.
Time to give a little credit here. That was an excellent read by the guys on the defensive side of the ball.
Oh, you're crediting your defense.
Got to credit them on that one because they tried to fool them, right? Tried to trick them. Ran a screen, and they went to it and smothered it for a loss of yardage.
Right there, 54, right there, 54 Mike.
From midfield now, here's Jackson. Flush to his right. He wants it all for the end zone. And that's intercepted. It's the all-pro corner, Stephon Gilmore. The Pats at the line, ready to go. Time for a final kneel down or a safe run, and then they can head to the locker room with a lead.
Yeah, or they can even run a screen. You know, something they feel is somewhat safe that might actually pop and turn into a big play. That's what you usually run in this situation.
Or go 4 verticals because why not?
Because you're feeling it, right? You're just feeling it.
And how about that for just running out the clock? And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. A big play to start him out. Has him at the 45 already. The final shot before half for Brady. He's airing it out for Sanu. And that is incomplete. So we have reached halftime with a touchdown. That's the difference on the scoreboard. As we'll send you down to Orlando, we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
This man don't feel sexy. You come.
They're close game. They're going to need to do a little bit better probably here in half 2, no?
I would agree with that totally.
God damn it, try something else, motherfucker. Your running skills ain't working with him.
But overall, I think they wanted to be positive.
They're going the other way. He's going the other way.
Just not playing as well as we need to. Let's pick it
going the
up.
other way.
And we still have a chance to win this game.
Yeah, they do. We'll see if they can pick it up. On 2nd and 9, Jackson has got his man. It's Andrews. 12 yards to pick up there. Good for a rate.
Sometimes it's designed, and sometimes you have to know when to leave the pocket and move and make something happen. And on that play, he was able to get on the run and was still accurate throwing the football.
They'll fake the give to Ingram. Now Jackson. Looking left side, Andrews with it complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets it past the 50. That's good for a Raven first down, 15 yards there. They go play action now. Jackson rolling to his left. He'll try and run it. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. A nice job there on the escape and scramble.
Make sure they in there.
First down, a 16-yard gain. Well, everyone in this stadium knows Jackson can do that as well as any QB in the league. They talked about limiting some of his running this year, especially the design runs. But he's still going to scramble when he feels he has green in front of him. He led all quarterbacks last year, 695 yards rushing. And keep in mind, 80% of those came in the 7-game stretch when he was named starter late in the season. And they're able to swarm him behind the line, and his rough night continues. Ingram again. After getting stuffed on first down, not much better there. 2-yard gain.
Tough first half for him, unable to put up the numbers he's used to producing. But with a guy like him, you and I both know it just takes a couple of explosive touches for him to make an impact on this game and on the stat sheet as well.
A 10th carry here for Mark Ingram.
I moved my fucking dude. Damn.
10 yards there, good enough for a Raven first down. From the red zone now, here's Jackson on first down. Escaping the pressure, and he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Dante Hightower coming in for the sack from his linebacker spot.
Hindsight is 20/20, partner. Maybe they should have kept it on the ground again.
Well, it almost looked like the O-line was run blocking again. I mean, they opened up a big hole last time. This time they opened up a hole, and the quarterback got sacked. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. That one good for 17 yards, and now they've got it first and goal. From the gun, it's Jackson. He'll buy some time, and he will score. Touchdown, Baltimore. Lamar Jackson, his second TD of the game and 16th on the season, as they are an extra point away now from tying this football game. Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and we are tied at 14.
She not going to open it.
Nothing separating these two teams on the scoreboard as the kick's away here. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line.
Like 25. And I'm married.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. First half showed us some pretty good offense. Tie game, we'll see what the second half brings.
And it'll be interesting because I think both sides feel pretty good about what their offenses are doing. Got to wonder what adjustments are being made defensively to try and get a spark and maybe slow down the other side.
But here, do you change up anything on this opening drive?
Not offensively, you don't. You got everything going your way. You've probably prepared for maybe some change-ups you might expect, but overall, you like what your game plan's showing you.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. They fake the handoff. Now Brady. He's going to fire this thing deep right sideline. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in.
Sure, that pass was incomplete as they made an attempt to get a big one downfield. But that's okay because the second part of that is if you don't get the completion, at least you've told the defense you're trying to stretch them out a little bit, and they may have to change accordingly.
Brady's incompletion on first down leads to a 2nd and 10. Brady gives to Michelle. It'll be a pickup of 5, and that leaves him with 5 more. 3rd and 5 now.
That second down play call was not to pick up the first down. It was to accomplish what they did to get them into a manageable 3rd down because they had incompletion on first down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They needed to make up some ground, and they did.
Wait, 10, 380. Watch the run, watch the run. Hey, check it.
From the gun on 3rd down, Brady. He's got Sanu. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. That one good for 13 at a New England first down. So in Raven territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. On the ground, Michelle.
Wrong hole.
And he'll get this down only to about the 46. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. On 2nd and 9, Brady. And that would not to be. It's incomplete. So they couldn't hook up as time has now run out on this 3rd quarter of play. Back now in Baltimore. All square, 14 apiece to score as we get ready for the 4th quarter. They'll need to get this to the 38. That's where the first down marker is here on 3rd. Shotgun now for Brady. This is caught. It's Julian Edelman. And all the way in. Touchdown, New England. Julian Edelman. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far.
Dude, just for meat and potatoes, man.
And move out in front here in this 4th quarter. Gostkowski the extra point, and the lead is now 21-14. Gostkowski now, after the touchdown, he'll send this one away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
Boy, I make a quarterback fumble, it's going to be over. But make a quarterback fumble, it's going to be over.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked. But you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
Take your ass out of bounds,
he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a first down.
He gonna fumble. What he do?
So
I'm gonna be right there.
1st and 10. Here's Jackson. He's just going to dump this one off to his fullback.
Good dump, good dump.
It's a pickup of 11 and a Baltimore first down.
And the big guy catches the ball out of the backfield, and oftentimes it's quite a surprise to the guys playing defense because not ordinarily thought as a pass catcher, it often works when they decide to dial it up.
They go play action with Jackson. This one complete to Ingram. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate
nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
They had the right down and the definite distance to take a shot downfield, but it didn't work out the way that they had envisioned.
No, that's a situation where if you take a sack close to the line of scrimmage, it's not that bad, but a loss like that, you can't take a sack there.
Yeah, absolutely. The one thing you cannot do, they did.
And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And it's picked
I
up
knew
by
it.
the Patriots.
Fuck wrong with y'all niggas over this goddamn league, man.
That's what you tell your
Come on,
quarterbacks.
man.
Get down after you've got the run.
You don't have to prove your toughness.
Knew you gonna be greedy. I knew you gonna be greedy.
Guys, get the yardage, get down, protect the football, and protect yourself from extra hits as well.
Trying to run inside, but nothing there. Pernell McPhee in there on the stop. Got to figure now, after getting that turnover, they're just going to be happy to keep the ball on the ground, right?
This is where covering the football, taking care of the ball, all the ball security terms that have ever been used, they come into play for the guys on offense right now. Just take care of it, and they've got a good chance of ending up winning this game.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. They'll put it in the hands of Edelman. Oh, nice move. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter. New England on 3rd down. A perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep that streak going. This is 3rd and 11. From the gun, it's Brady. And that's complete. It's Watson. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45.
Oh, shit! That's how you do it. Oh, shit!
First down, here's White. So a nice job to break the 1 tackle, but not much daylight after that as he's brought down. Tackle made there by Josh Bynes. Clock continuing to run. They'll probably wind this all the way before snapping it on 2nd down. Now a play fake. Brady. He can't get away, and Brady will go down. The Ravens going to use the 2nd of their timeouts. That's going to be their 2nd. They'll be left with 1 more plus the 2-minute warning.
We're about to score another goddamn 2nd.
Tough spot for the Pats now after the sack as Brady will lead them up 3rd and long. From the gun, Brady. He's going to air it out for Dorsett. And that'll be incomplete. Well, they took their shot all right, but it comes up empty, and it's 4th down.
Even without a ton of pressure in his face, it just shows how difficult it is to pick apart his own defense. Those guys are sitting back, and they're not playing receivers as much as they're playing the eyes of the quarterback and when he delivers the ball.
He was called on 3 times in the win last week as his first one here's away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken just outside the 20-yard line. Well, pretty woeful there. Just 23 yards on the punt. And the Ravens, they'll take over. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And last time the turnover on the fumble, and they were in enemy territory, so that had to be very frustrating. Down on the scoreboard here, can't do it again.
You nailed every part of what was frustrating. Down on the scoreboard, had a drive going, had pushed it past the 50-yard line so they felt they were in striking distance, and to come away with nothing, not a good feeling at all, to put it mildly. Now they can't afford to do that again.
Yeah, now can they get that bad taste out of their mouth here?
Looked at me like they adopted what my kindergarten teacher always said. If at first you don't succeed, try again. And finally, able to hold him in check. He'd been carving him up running the ball.
That's the first time I think I've seen where the coverage was good downfield and they accounted for him and stopped him for a short pickup.
Yeah, I don't think it was a big adjustment, but much more emphasis on making sure they knew where he was when he decided to take off and go.
So it's Raven football here as we welcome you back. They come up on a 1st and 10, desperately needing a score here on what could be their final drive. The corner, Stephon Gilmore on the stop. Again, they'll run with Ingram. And he'll be taken down at the 20 after a gain of just 1. Throwing now is Jackson. Forced out to his left. He may try and run for this. And he'll head out of bounds inside the 10. Mark him down at the 9. Nowhere to go downfield, but he's able to get out of bounds and stop the clock here with a 1st down. A looming decision to make on the conversion, down 7. But first things first, they need to score as they come up on 1st and goal. And from the 9, they get this to the 5-yard line. And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal. And they let the fullback try and take him home. And trying to push forward, but he is going to be stuffed up in the backfield.
Partner, you've got about 20 coaches on your payroll, but there's 60,000 of them in the stands. I don't think any of them like that play.
And the later we go, it's starting to sound like 100,000 in here. You got to think this is likely 4-down territory anyway, but they'll try to punch it in now on 3rd and goal. Oh, no, he lost the football. So it goes as a fumble, but the key thing, not a fumble loss.
Yeah, that stat's big, isn't it? I mean, I remember watching teams play. The ball might be on the ground a number of times during the game, but if the other team doesn't get it, that's a huge difference in the ball game. And in this case, they were able to retain possession.
They'll try and throw for it with Jackson, being chased out left. And this will be incomplete. 1 second left to go. They can't hook up here on the 4th down pass attempt. And the Patriots defense is going to take over on downs.
Yo.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. And this one all over but the shouting, you might say. Now, there's one timeout remaining defensively, but probably no real need to use it here.
Yeah, the only time they would use it, strictly for pride.
Now Brady looks for White, but it's intercepted. It's the former Seahawk, Earl Thomas. And he will score. Touchdown, Baltimore. Those free safeties, they get to sit back there if they've got good pass rushers like this team does. Read like a book. He read it like a book and took it in for 6.
And if they use their eyes well and their anticipation skills, they can make big plays, just as what we saw. A free safety's dream. Follow the football, go to it, and take it the other way.
Ravens going to use their 3rd and final
I give you a chance. I give you a chance.
The two teams talking over on their respective sidelines.
Good shit. I gave you a chance. You know what I'm saying? I give you a chance.
And now the decision is to go for 2. A gutsy call, and this, in effect, is your ball game right here. Back to throw. And, a crusher there as it's intercepted.
Good shit.
Over there as his guys will get the football back. Well, this one was certainly one to remember. At the end, they get the touchdown, thinking they're going to go for the PAT to tie it. They went for the win. Charles had guts to call it, but it didn't come to fruition.
And I know the actual call happened right here at this game. It really happened during the week when the head coach told himself, in a situation like this, we're going for the win. They didn't get it, but he had conviction of what he was doing.
So you think those moments are often premeditated?
I think they have to be, because if you rely on everything to come to you during the heat of battle, you often make more mistakes. And I think he felt like he had the team that could win, and he wanted to go for it every time.
So for the Pats, the win will move them to 7-2 now on the year. And they'll be able to enjoy this one through the bye week before they get back at it again. Meanwhile, for the Ravens, they drop back to 500 now at 4 up and 4 down. And they'll try to turn things around next week as they have a matchup in Cincinnati against the Bengals.
I answered this morning with that jump pack that I had, that shit wasn't big no good anyway. Yeah, that shit plugged into